Welcome to Real Outdoors TV. I'm your host, Matt Wettish, and this week we've got something real exciting. This is a brand new TruGlo Gobble Stopper Red Dot Scope. And not only are we going to do a review on it this week, but you're going to have a chance, as a viewer, to win one of these through TruGlo. I'll give all the information at the end of this segment. You know, with today's chokes and ammunition shooting as tight as they do with that 10 to 20 yard range, we at Real Outdoors TV really believe that it's imperative to put a red dot scope on your gun so you can dial it in and know exactly where your point of impact is going to be. Because at those close distances, you're more apt to miss than you are hit. For the past 15 years, I have been a tried and true user of red dot scopes. But there's always been a few things that have plagued me. And one of them, first and foremost, is that these things are battery powered. Now, TruGlo, to my knowledge, is the only one that has really addressed this issue on a sporting style scope. These scopes are battery powered with a 2032 watch style battery. Okay? And although I always put new ones in at the beginning of season, and I always end up taking a spare one and putting it in my vest, I hope I don't lose it. I hope I can find it. You know, when the time comes when you turn this thing on, you hope that if you're in the woods and it doesn't turn on, you can find it, especially if a bird's coming in. Well, with TruGlo, what they've done is they've actually taken and put that watch battery, that spare battery, in the cap. This is an amazing, amazing idea. You always know where it is. You always know you're going to have a spare, and you're always going to be sure that when you're out in the woods, you're going to be able to close the deal when that bird comes in the distance. Another great attribute of the Gobble Stopper is its reticle. TruGlo has actually come out with a reticle on the inside of this where it's a circle. Okay, when you're looking through it, you've got a small dot inside of a circle. The circle at 30 yards is actually a 24-inch circle. So that, in turn, gives you an opportunity to, by looking at a bird or whatever it is that's out there, gauge the distance of that bird. If you figure that that bird from the bottom, the base of its neck to the bottom of its body is about 24 inches, you know that when that bird comes into a point that his body fills that circle, you know he's at about 30 yards. Fantastic distance thing. It's always in front of you. You don't have to take out another item to try and find out what the distance is. It's right in front of you, ready to shoot. Fantastic option. Another thing that I like about the Gobble Dot is that most red dot scopes have basically detents. You know, when you turn it to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it gives you incremental increases as far as your brightness is concerned. TruGlo offers a rheostat. It's infinite. You can turn it as low or as bright as you want. And they offer it in two colors, a red and a green. So, depending on the situation you're in, if you want to use a green, you want to use a red, you want to turn it high, you want to turn it low, it's all an option for you. And it's all in this package of this TruGlo Gobble Dot. The other thing that comes into play with red dots that a lot of people don't realize is that it doesn't have to be perfectly centered. There's no parallax. What a parallax means basically is that you have to make sure that wherever your sight picture is, your reticle, it can't be outside of the center. It has to be centered so you're accurate. Well, with a scope like this, where there is no parallax, there's no refraction of the image around the edge, is that no matter where that red dot is inside of this scope, it's going to hit on target. So if a bird comes in and quarters you or swings around the side of you and you have to change positions and you can't shoulder your gun properly, as long as you can see that dot and you can put it on that bird's head, you're going to be able to harvest it. And to me, I don't know about you, but I've gotten in a lot of weird situations where I'm in cranked up positions, shooting downhill, whatever, and don't necessarily have the opportunity to shoulder the gun properly. And with a scope like this, it's going to give you the effectiveness and the confidence to pull that trigger and know that bird's going down. If you want a chance to win this Gobble Stopper, all you need to do is look at the bottom of the screen and send a picture from last year, the year before, whatever. Send one of your favorite pictures with you and a turkey in it to the email address right below. And one lucky winner within the next 60 days or so is going to get chosen by TruGlo to win one of these gobble stoppers. So send in your pictures and get your chance to put one of these on your gun so you can put a bird down this coming spring.